lab. Now this time I'm not going to take any measurements here. I'm going to give you measurements. Alright? Testing the second law of motion. Now, before we give it to you, let me show you again. The second law equation is F net equal to ma. Is that right? The net force equal to ma. That means acceleration depends on the net force. Now, is this equation similar to y equal to mx? Yes, I think so. Y equal to mx. That means if you now draw a graph of the force on the y-axis and acceleration on the x-axis, you will get a straight line. You see, if you draw a graph of force on the vertical axis and acceleration on the x-axis, the slope of that graph will be the mass of the object. Alright, now in this lab, I want you to do an exercise like this. Okay. Now I applied different forces, so I did this experiment. I'm going to give you those values. I applied different forces on a trolley and measured its acceleration each time, and I got this table. In trial 1, I applied a force of 10 Newton and I calculated the acceleration of the trolley as 4.8 meter per second squared. Then I increased the force to 20 Newton. I found the acceleration as 9.9 meter per second squared. Then I increased the force to 30 Newton. I got the acceleration 15 meter per second squared. Then I increased the force to 40 Newton. I got the acceleration 20.8 meter per second squared. I got 5 trials. Now what do I want you to do? Draw a graph of force on the y-axis, force on the vertical axis, and acceleration on the x-axis, and measure its slope. What will the slope represent? Well, I told you. What does the slope of the graph represent? I'm not going to tell you that anymore. Now complete the worksheet for this lab.